Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you how you can design with CorelDRAW. In case you are new, kindly subscribe. So the first thing you will do whenever you want to design on CorelDRAW, maybe you want to replicate any design. Maybe you go to Pinterest now. You are just a beginner. You are practicing. So you just find a design, or you are just going on your way. You just see a banner. You can just snap the banner. Maybe you want to design it. So the first thing you will do is to write down the text. You write out the text in the design. So the first thing you now do is you click on text tool. That A you are seeing there. So you can see now. I click on that A. You can see. So this A will allows you to write down the text. You can see now. Are you a remote worker or a freelancer? Or a freelancer? Freelancer means those that work online. You understand? So spend more. That's the tagline or the subtitle. Spend more time doing what you do best or something like that. We will take care of the rest. So because this text is covering the main file that I'm replicating, so I have to reduce the size. So now I resize to maybe 14 or 12. You can see, so that you can see now. There's nothing like magic there. So I have to continue. Fiverr account creation, paper account creation, all those things. I'm still writing. I'm still writing down the text. You make sure you write down every text in the design. So now you are knowing the principle of design. If you want to design anything, you collect the manuscript from the person. Maybe you want to design for a what do they call, any design. You just collect the manuscripts. You write it down first. Then after that, you have to place the text. You have to arrange the text before you start mixing the background, mixing the color, these things. Even before your alignment, you understand? Before anything, you have to write down the text. So that's what I'm doing now. So follow the process. I'm not that fast uh, in using keyboard to type like that. I'm not that fast, but obviously my phone, m- I'm used to my phone. But I'm just slowing down so that I won't be making too much of a mistake. Even some people, they will not write everything. They just write some key points there. Then they just start designing. But anyway, you are a beginner. So write down the text. So because I'm doing this video for a beginner. You understand? So I'm trying to explain everything, trying to show you everything so that you won't be making any mistake. And if you have any question, you can just contact me, you understand? Or you can just comment it down the video, you understand? Just comment it or you contact me. You can see my WhatsApp number there. Ehen. So now I want to start the design. So the dimension of the other flyer is 6 by 7. So you go to that dimension, can see you have to give it 6 by 7. Six horizontally and six is it 6 by 7? Yes, six horizontally, seven vertically. That's how you do it. Can use your tab. Six, then you tap, you press tap on your keyboard, then you write 7. So now I'm trying to find a background. This background you are seeing. So I will use this background. In case you want to download, maybe you don't have any background on your system, you can just go to istockphoto.com, or you go to Adobe Stock, or even you can just go to the internet, just go to Google, then maybe a blue background, and then just describe the kind of background that you want. Can just download it here. So just make sure that you don't download blur one, those one that are maybe crystallate. You understand? Make sure you download something that is clear. You understand? So I will copy this background now. Control C. You use Control C to copy, then you use Control V to paste it here. So simple. Then you can expand it because it's very small. You have to expand it. You can expand it by just clicking. You can see the node there. Just expand it. You can even press Shift on your keyboard to make it rhyme. So now here I want to blur it. So I choose Gaussian blur. As you are following the video, Gaussian blur. So okay. Then you right click on this image, on this background. Just right click. You can see now. I want to paste this background inside the rectangle, inside the 6 by 7. You understand? I want to place this rectangle inside. That's what they call power clip. I want to power clip it inside it. So you right click on it, you will see power clip inside. Sorry, before I power clip, I have to remove the orange color that is there. So I have to remove it. So that's when I use transparency too. You can see now. So in case you don't you don't understand what I'm doing here, that means you are a beginner. You are new to my channel. Just kindly check my previous video. You will see where I'm explaining all this transparency, all this how to use all these things. So you can see now I right click, then I click on power clip inside, then I click on that 6 by 7 size. Then it appears like this. Yes, you can see. In case you want to open, you can just double click on the 6 by 7 size, square size. It's something like this will open. So you just have to adjust it. You adjust the background inside it. You make it fit. You understand? So I remember that I have to this outline color that I remove. I have to place it back because because if I remove it, I won't be seeing my the margin. You understand? The margin will not be showing. So and I need margin. You understand? That's why I have to put it back. Now you use the text tool again to copy. Are you a freelancer? Are you a remote worker or a freelancer? So that's what I'm trying to do here. Just copy it. Control X. X means cut. You want to cut it out. It's not S. S is safe, but X, X, Y, Z. You understand? Then you give it font because they have it the same font. That's why I just copy everything, then give it the same font. You check the original one, original flyer. So I click on that original flyer to on that text to check the name of the font. So the font is Integral something. So that's the font, Integral of Demo. So something like that. And one thing, in case you don't have the font, you can use any kind of font. So far, the font is somehow thick. It's not some a tiny a font. Use a thick font because that's the heading. use a thick font. So and this thing you can use any kind of background. Design is design. Anything you do is design. So far you follow the process, you follow the color, your color is fine, your everything is okay. So is like it's not a must for you to follow my design, you understand? But just make sure you design something that is attractive, something that is well organized. Can see now from the test, I firstly type the test, then I have to find a background. Then I place the background. Then I started arranging the test. You know, so you can see now I copied the second one, the subtitle. I copied it. Then I will also give it font now at L Vertica or something. That's the name of the font. It's not a must for you to use to now be wasting your time to be finding the same font. You understand? It's not a must for you to use the same font that I use. I want to let me tell you something. If you want to download fonts, just go to defont.com. Defont.com. You can download free fonts. You will see it there. Maybe scripts, sans this thing. So you see many kind of this thing there. So maybe I will write the name of the font out when I'm uploading this video so that in case you want to find it. I use Integra of Demo. I use Helvetica. I think that's the only two fonts that I use. So that's it. You don't have to bombard your design with many fonts. Two fonts is okay. Two to three fonts is okay for design. I use only two fonts. Thank God that I remember this because some people will just be bombarding design with many fonts, styling fonts. You understand? Use two fonts or three fonts. It's okay, and your color too. You can use two color or three color. So I have to curve the edge. I know if you are not new to my channel, you will know how I achieve that one. That's why I'm saying if you are new, kindly subscribe and go to my previous videos. You will see the way I'm explaining all this, how to do this, how to do that. Very simple. So now, before you start the design, it's very okay for you to download whatever you need. Download it before you start design. You understand? But any but any way you like it. Because you have to know what you want to do before you start design. That's another thing. Don't just start design without knowing what you want to do. You have to imagine what you want to do before you start designing. Because if you don't imagine anything, you'll be spending much time thinking of what to do. But but if you have imagined what you want to do, you imagine the style you want to use, where you want to place your image. So when you just start design, you know you just start design quickly. Then you understand. In case you want to do a lot of design, so imagine it. That's this thing as a designer. You have to plan before you start doing something. Can see here, I'm using pen tool because that image you are seeing, it has no background. That phone you are seeing, that white you are seeing there, it has no background. So and I want to place something inside it. I want to place a Fiverr logo, Upwork logo inside it. So I have to use like I have to give it color. So I'm trying to give it color. Now I see that this thing is not joining together. I mean the node is not joining together. So I have to use shape tool to check. So this is why I'm trying to use shape tool to check to can see that. So I have to place it again to mint. Now it has mint. So this is the color. I have to change it to white color again. Can see. So you now have to place the hand. Control Shift page up. That's what I press there. Control Shift page up to page to bring out the hand. You understand? To page it up. So you give it white, then you group it together. Control G to group everything together. So the next thing now is for me to put all this Fiverr logo, Upwork logo, ZL logo, so lot like that. I think gift card, Bitcoin, all these things. So that is where you just arrange all those things. That's why I said it's okay for you to download. It's very okay for you to download everything you need. You just be picking it. So that's it. This is Upwork logo. So this flyer is like my own personal flyer. You understand? I'm basically my business flyer. You understand? I'm creating paper accounts, Fiverr accounts, Upwork accounts. I can help you to lift limitation on your paper, and in case you have verification issue on your Fiverr or something, can contact me. So everything you are seeing there is what I do. This is the problem. I'm trying to paste Fiverr logo, but it's showing me some kind of pixelated this thing. So I say try again. I try again to Control C to copy, then Control V. See the same thing. It's showing this kind of rubbish. So what? So that's why you have to watch this video to the end. You will see what I later do now. I have to edit it. I have to edit the logo with paint. Because something painting paint. You will see everything now. I'm trying to copy, but it's not showing. So I have to use another thing. I have to use another method. This is very simple. I'm showing you everything. I think for you to use CorelDRAW is so better than using Canva, because there are some things you cannot do on Canva. Here in CorelDRAW, you can do anything you like. You understand? And it is very simple. Still the same thing. I'm trying to copy to paste Fiverr logo, but it's showing me this rubbish, this thing. So I have to edit it. You can see now. I have to edit it with paint. So to file, save as PNG. In case you are facing this kind of thing. So make sure you use this method that I'm showing you. You can see now. So I will copy it again, then paste. Let's see what will happen. You can see now what I'm trying to achieve. That's it. This is what I'm trying to achieve since. So you adjust it so that it can fit to that inside that phone. Just reduce it a little bit. You can see now. And one thing is that you will power clip this Fiverr coin Upwork this thing. You have to power clip it inside that rectangle that I draw. You understand? With pen tool, that rectangle that I draw with pen tool. You have to power clip it inside it. Then I control X that hand, control XYZ. You know, when you control X it, that thing will disappear. But if you control C, the thing will still be there. You understand? But I control X it, then I control V it back. After I adjust what I want to do. So you control C, control V, or you press control D to duplicate the rectangle. So that hand, I have to control X it. That's control X. Then I control V it back. Then I click on both this that rectangle, that two rectangle, blue and white. Then I control shift page up. You know, can see the same thing that happened to that Fiverr logo is happening to this Fiverr uh icon, or is that logo still logo? So I have to edit it with paint again. So you just be editing, copy, paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So I don't need to be explaining all these things unless you are new. So if you are new, this is not for you. Just give it color white. Just copy, paste, or you control D. Click on that text and that rectangle. Just control D it. You pick both of them together. So that's it. At least what we just do now is somewhat similar to the original one. Although I'm the person that designed the original one, but here, like this one we are still doing, is somehow similar. It's not even somehow, it's very similar to it. It is very similar. So that's it. Because I have the background before and I know the font. That's why I'm designing something that is very similar to this. But you, in case you don't have the font, just use any font. Just make sure you don't use more than two fonts. And make sure you don't use more than two color. You can give it any color you like. You can use green and maybe green and yellow. If it works for you. I think it can work now. Green and yellow. It can work. Just depend on how you mix it. So, and I told you guys that if you want to download any font, just go to dafont.com. The font. And all this thing now, you can just download it on. If you want to download all this PNG, maybe you want to download Fiverr PNG, Fiverr logo PNG, Upwork PNG, just go to pngegg.com. pngegg.com. So that's where I download all this thing, like all those logo. But for that background, you can just go to istock.com or photo istock and Adobe Stock, or you just go to the internet, or you go to this free pick. Can download any background here in free pick too. So that's all. You can see that it's very simple. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'll be uploading another video next. So because I don't want you guys to miss it. You can see it's very similar. Thanks for watching.